Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on, y'all? I'm back again because there is something that is going on. I don't like this purple lipstick. It's too much. But anyway, it's too late now. So a lot of us are quarantined right now, self-imposed or highly encouraged. There's a lot of people, and like I said, I'm very casual because we're all one family. But check this out, y'all. A lot of us are quarantined right now, either by choice, out of fear, or circumstance. So, what I want you guys to understand is that no matter what is going on in the outside world, this is actually a sacred opportunity for you right now to begin your own reset. So, no matter what faith you are in, or no matter what political leanings you have, everyone is talking about this reset. It's a reset going on. Oh my God, it's a reset. It's the end of times, or lots of the mass majority of people are in this doom and gloom type of situation. And again, this is my second time um, using um, StreamYard. So if you guys can hear me, can you comment or send me a comment? Because I'm hoping that it shows me that people are here. And if you are watching and you've heard some of my awesome words before, please share this video, because I want a lot of people to get out of the sphere. Because one of the things that this virus is called the corona virus, and corona is from a Greek word translated to Latin meaning crown or our head. So rather than get into the metaphysics of everything and talk about, oh well, they getting in your brain, they doing this. Yeah, they are, but it's not the actual virus per se. And I'm not going to get into if the virus is real or not. We're not going to talk that. We're not going to say that. All right. Thank you so much. And again, if you guys, I would love it if you guys would share this message. So anyway, corona, crown. So a lot of the hysteria, the fear is coming in through our brains, our thoughts, the way that we see ourselves, the way that we see the world, and we're petrified and we're afraid. And of course, people are talking about, oh, it's 5G. The 5G is killing us, and that could be true, because to be honest with you, one of the things that I thought about was this beautiful cloud that many of us save our pictures, our documents to, music, this fabulous cloud. There's the iCloud. Samsung has the iCloud. Google has Google One. So what I want you guys to think about is the energy of words and image. Okay? Just think about that for a minute. So when we see words and we see images, they affect us. They have energy, right? If you agree, say yes, I agree. Yes, they have energy. I see them, I feel them, I hear them, they have energy. So let's just ponder for just a moment if the images in this cloud, like everyone's stuff is floating over top of everybody's head energetically. Once it goes into the cloud, where is it? Do you ever really think about that? And I'm not saying not to utilize the cloud, but where is all this energy at? Where is it? Because it's coded and it's floating. So there's energy. There's energy all around us. And sometimes we can have information overload, just in general. And with us being told that we have to quarantine is a gift, whether you realize it or not. And it's not a gift to run out and stock up on sanitizer, toilet paper, and so have you. And I'm not saying that you should not be prepared, but what about your mind? How are you quarantining your mind? Are you seeing this as a sacred opportunity to focus on you? This is the next 2 weeks. I don't know, because I have some beautiful family in Great Britain and in other places, but here in the States, they are slowly doing a 2-week quarantine, and some people are on quote unquote high alert, worried about, and it looks like my camera is not fully showing my head, that it may be longer. So my question to you is, rather than you worrying about worldly things, how I'm going to pay my rent, how am I going to pay my bills, which is valid, but how are you preparing your mind? What are you doing? Because I'm sure many of us have been thinking about something that we want to do. May it be a business, our health, relationship goals, the gamut. But have we really sat down and sequestered our mind in the highest of thoughts? Honestly. Have you gotten metaphysical toilet paper to clean the shit out of your life? Yeah, I said shit. Oops. Oh, the poop, because I want to put this on YouTube, so let me not say bad words. Are you worried about sanitizing your hands for when you touch other people's lives? Yeah, it's real out here in these metaphysical and spiritual streets. Have you really thought about that? And one of the things that my husband and I have considered doing is we want to work with people for the next 2 weeks with the joy factor and raise the level so that we can support people in seeing this as a sacred opportunity. And we're going to do it probably via Zoom. We may still do some lives here and there to get people motivated. But the main thing I want you to do is to not panic. Leslie, yes. I'm sorry, I'm going back. I see a comment. Yes. The cloud saves our documents and pictures, etc. It is another way for them to monitor our personal stuff and use it to direct or use it against us, equaling control. They're always watching and listening. Yes, I agree. And that whether that's true or not, here's the thing. We can quarantine our minds and not let them see any freaking thing. We can get ourselves back into control of our thinking and our mind and our health right now. We have on the clock 2 weeks, technically. That's like the standard that's going on right now for 2 weeks. It may be longer, it may be less. Some people may have to go to work. You know, there are people that are going to be spending time with their mates, more time than they've probably ever spent with their mates. How are you going to get your mind right? There's going to be people that are going to be dealing with their children in a more intimate way than they have in a very long time. How are you going to do that? How are you going to maximize that? You're going to make sure that they wash their hands. Hopefully, you're going to make sure they're eating good. But what else? How are you going to keep them safe for when they go back into the world where after they tell us that everything is sanitized and we can come back out? How are we going to re-emerge into this new age? How are we resetting ourselves? As opposed to saying that the government is resetting this and resetting that. How are we taking back the ownership with the coronavirus, the crown, our mind, our higher thoughts, our brain, to reset ourselves and gain a better sense of self? How are we doing that? Have you really thought about that? How many people are thinking about doing a fast? And guys, I see y'all liking my video. Yes, please share my message. Please share my message. Please, 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 please. So that's what I want you to think about, because right now, the joy factor, which is, I have my shirt on and I have a poster up. I don't know if you guys can see the full thing, but the joy factor deals with these principles. And I don't know if you can really see it that good. It got a little shadow, but abundance, healing, we deal with all of those things on a personal basis. And right now, this quarantine is challenging us to boost our joy factor, period. Because what else can we do? Because worry is a form of meditation. Do you understand that worry is also meditation in the negative? When you worry about something and you fixate on it, you create it. And that is an addiction. It's one of my most challenging addictions, is worrying, because it's about control. It's about for creating something that we want in our best interests, trying to be the most creative and powerful in our foresight. But how can we transition the worry into true preparedness? Because what's going on right now is everyone is telling us, be prepared, get set up, get this, get that, da, 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 da. Right? They're ramping up. They're ramping up us to be worried through preparedness. But are we preparing our minds for happiness or beauty or laughter or peace, love, vitality, power, faith, respect, greatness, healing, and abundance? And then once we get our personal together, how are we raising the level so we can take it to our partnerships? And partnerships may it be our co-workers, our lovers, our family members, co-workers, business partners, the people that we see in the street. All of this is relative, because this lotus flower that I have on my logo is about a flower that grows up out of a dark and murky water, or a quote unquote bad situation or a challenging situation, and how the idea of the flower can grow and blossom in spite of what quote unquote is going on around it. And from that, you get the joy factor. You get to learn to boost your joy through adversity, and you can blossom your locks, which is ironically the crown of this person. So it's very interesting that the coronavirus, corona, crown, she is shielded because she has cultivated these aspects. And then when we go over to my husband's logo, which is raise the level, right? You see that? You see the brain, and you see the waves, the frequency waves. Yeah. So And the foundation is rooted in the tower from the root, sacral, solar plex, heart, all and so forth to the crown. It's the brain. So type 1, if you would like to join myself and my husband on a Zoom to really learn about this sacred opportunity and making it the best possible for you and your family, because we're ready to do it. And if you want to join in on this think tank, I want you to send me your email address. You can inbox it, because I know some people don't want to put their email addresses in the public, but I want you to inbox me, Kenda Bell, and give me your email address, and we're going to give you the Zoom information and times that we're going to get together. It's not going to be long. This is kind of I know he's going to get me, because I'm kind of just going rogue with this, but I think it's very important, because they're talking about social distancing. So there's a lot of people also that may not be able to be amongst people that they normally would be to get the type of support that they need. And again, it's a sacred opportunity to get into yourself, and we want to help you to do that. So when we reemerge, when the government tells us that everything is okay, we can know within ourselves that we are more than okay, but we are great and we are powerful, because it's a time where people are being told to focus on yourself. This is a great time to do a fast. We're going to talk about that. This is a great time to do a detox, laxative, clean that gut out. Fruits, vegetables, water. I mean, there's certain things you could do, like ginger, all that stuff. So let's talk about it. And of course, everyone that's listening has great ideas and stuff, so I want you to join in on that, on the discussion as well. So if you're interested, I want you to inbox me. Yay! Inbox me your email address. If you're already on my email list or whatever, I'm going to be sending out the email shortly with the information and date and time. And even if you cannot join us live due to work or family schedule, work schedule, time difference, we're going to record the sessions. But I want you to do that. And please share this video of hope, because I want people to not be in fear, because fear weakens the immune system. Worry weakens the immune system. Depression weakens the immune system. Okay, so even if you may not be in the category of the age range where the corona may be more detrimental to you, you may also pull in other diseases that you may have dormant in your body. So this is a great time, like I said, a sacred opportunity to do so many wonderful things for yourself and your family right now. And one thing I will say before I go, I know you want to get the latest, but really try to give yourself a scheduled time to watch the news and the reports. Maybe give yourself 3 different times to watch the news during the day, or twice a day, where you might watch it once in the morning before you start your day, maybe noon or something, and then before you go to bed or something, or not before you go to bed. We'll talk about that. But, at a certain time where you're not like watching CNN all day. You're not watching MSNBC all day. You're not, inundating yourself with the fear mongering. Being prepared and being knowledgeable is important and key. And I'm not saying that you should act like it does not exist. But what I want us to understand is that this is a sacred opportunity for us to create our story. Because I was going to talk about the stories that we tell ourselves. Actually, that was going to be my theme for my live. And it's funny that this coronavirus has jumped up, because it's already given everybody, and I know people from school who remember, a story prompt. You know how you may have in English class the opportunity to do an essay, right? And they give you a writing prompt. They give you a scenario or idea. And then you're supposed to write the story or an essay about the said topic. In traditional storytelling, there's a theme, there's a protagonist and antagonist, the climax, and then the resolution. And it's like right now, a lot of us have been given that prompt, and the antagonist is the coronavirus for most of us. The protagonist may be us or our family. The theme is what we choose it to be. Is it going to be the theme of surviving to live? Or is the theme about how we are going to have the resolution for ourselves? And again, if you are enjoying this video, I appreciate the loves and the hearts. If you can share this message, because I really want this Zoom to be filled up, because I want people to stop being in anxiety and fear. It's easy to get there. So we're going to talk about all of that. So that's it. And you can also go to my website, www.kendabell.com, and I have an email list there where you can click on there if you have not already submitted your email, and you will get the information for the Zoom link. And we can start talking about this, so that when you get off the line, when you watch MSNBC, when you watch CNN, when someone sends you a text talking about martial law, when you have watched the 10th video about the demonic forces that are trying to steal your soul, you can decide how you inundate that message. You can decide the story that you're going to tell to yourself and your children, your family. You can decide out of a place of power, then in a place of worry, how you're going to manage if your children have to stay home for 3 more weeks, if you're not able to go to work. These are the type of things that we need to not prepare for in terms of doom, but to prepare for in a place of power. Because for my Christian people, we are aware in the Bible, it says that if God takes care of the birds, then why should we be concerned about being taken care of? And of course, someone can probably argue with me and say, well, I've been homeless. I'm living in like a situation where I don't want to be in right now. That's true. But in some form or fashion, you're being taken care of. And you're being taken care of by the faith and the connection that you have chosen to build with God or the universe, Allah, whichever form that you want to choose that. Because whatever God that you feel that you serve, even if it's yourself, is abundant. So let's talk about all of that. And this is a challenge for me too. So I'm just saying, we can't let the coronavirus get in our crown. Coronavirus, y'all. Corona, crown, your crown, your crown. What is it saying? What's getting in here? And it's attacking the lungs. So it's what we speak. It's our breath. And what is breath? Pneuma, life. The breath of life, the breath of God. I mean, I can go on for days, but I've been on here long enough. So if you want some more of this great teaching and support during these next 2 weeks to get you through, to get you to another place, inbox me your name and email address. If you want to go to my website, kendabell.com, you can sign the email list. If you've already given me your email list via different venues, opportunities, I got it. I'm about to send out a mass email by the end of the day with the Zoom information, so let's get to it. And if you have any ideas or thoughts or support, bring it on the line. But I'm going to tell you that we're going to allow people to express anxiety or their worry because they may be holding it together for their family members. But this is going to be a solution oriented for self-empowerment, for your mental disposition. And my husband, Simia Kyle, is very focused on mental disposition and mindful communication. So, because that's what you're going to need to get this crown together. All right. And be well, and be thankful for every sacred opportunity. Does anyone have any questions before I go, or comments? All right. If there is no more questions or comments, and share this, I'm telling y'all, please share this because it's important. It's really important because there's a lot of people that are not able to go to their places of worship. There may be people that are not able to go see their therapists right now. Yeah. So they need this type of support. Share my video. Inbox me your email address if you want to be included in the newsletter when we send out today with the Zoom information. And let's get to it. Peace and blessings, y'all. And I thank you.